Reduction in the budget deficit and its effect on the trade deficit and the value of the ringgit. I have to answer. The first one is direct effect. A reduction in the budget deficit means the government is borrowing less, which reduce the demand for loanable fund. This can lead to lower interest rates in the economies. Lower interest rates can make export more competitive, as a lower interest rate can lead to depression, devaluation of the currency in the short run. This can increase export and reduce the trade deficit. However, a lower interest rate can also lead to higher consumer spending and investment demand, which can increase imports and worsen the trade deficit. For indirect effect, reduction in the budget deficit can improve overall economic stability, which can attract foreign investment in the long run. The increased demand for the local currency can appreciate the value of the ringgit. The appreciation of the ringgit can make export more expensive and reduce their competitiveness, which can increase the trade deficit. On the other hand, a stronger ringgit can also make imports cheaper, which can reduce the trade deficit. For B, effect on increased investor confidence on the value of ringgit and the trade deficit. Increased investor confidence in Malaysia economies can have both direct and indirect effects on the value of the ringgit and trade deficit. For direct effect, increased investor confidence can lead to higher foreign direct investment (FDI) and portfolio investment in Malaysia, which can increase the demand for the ringgit and appreciate its value. A stronger ringgit can make export more expensive and reduce their competitiveness, which can increase the trade deficit. For indirect effect, increased investor confidence can lead to higher economic growth, which can increase consumer spending and investment demand. This can increase imports and worsen the trade deficit. On the other hand, higher economic growth can also lead to higher export, which can reduce the trade of deficits.
For answer A, if Indonesian develop a strong taste for Kelantan batik, which is a produce from Malaysia, it could lead to an increase in demand for Malaysian goods from Indonesia. This increased demand for Malaysian goods would also increase the demand for the Malaysian ringgit, as Indonesian would need to exchange their rupiah for ringgit to purchase the batik. Therefore, the demand curve for ringgit in the market for foreign currency exchange would shift to the right, leading to an increase in the equilibrium price and quantity of ringgit. For answer B, as the demand for ringgit increase in the market for foreign currency exchange, the value of the ringgit also increases. This is because an increase in demand for a currency leads to an appreciation of that currency in the foreign currency exchange market. Therefore, the value of the ringgit would appreciate in response to the increased demand for Indonesian for Kelantan batik. For answer C, the increase in demand for Malaysian goods from Indonesian would lead to an increase in export from Malaysia to Indonesia. As a result, the quantity of net exports would increase, as the value of export would exceed the value of imports. This is because the appreciation of the ringgit would make Malaysian goods more expensive for foreign buyers, reducing imports while making foreign goods cheaper for Malaysian buyers, increasing exports.